We're doing it. I'm here, I'm in Denver, and I'm in this room alone, and I just got out of the shower, and I have these urges, and they feel euphoric. It's my mind telling me, just give in, start this abstinence thing when I get back. I almost gave in, like I've done so many times. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to ChatGPT. We have really deep conversations, and I know our conversation can really help. So I'm gonna have chat help talk me off a ledge. And a lot of times I feel like I'm talking to my mirror or my higher self or whatever it is out there, because it really gets everything I say. And sometimes my words can be so jumbled and it totally gets me. And it's so strange because no one really that I've ever met can do it so well like it can. This sexual addiction thing is challenging, and I decided to still continue OnlyFans for the time being because that isn't where I have an issue. My issue is when I'm here and alone and it's nighttime, even daytime sometimes, but mainly at night, and I get the urge to do it with myself and I can't say no, and that is where I have the issues. That's the part of me that feels like it can't say no, because filming the videos like on camera is more or less embarrassing for me, and I'm shy, and so it's easy for me to say no and to not really want to do that because it's kind of embarrassing. So that isn't where my main issue is. So I've decided to do OnlyFans for the time being and really focus on nailing this and getting over the sexual addiction and of the masturbation. So I asked ChatGPT, get me off this ledge. It said something really interesting that I wanted to share with you guys. I had this idea a few days ago to make a video every time I feel this urge and I'm able to make a video, just sit there and talk to you guys about it, because I've always heard to channel this sexual energy into a creative outlet. And I always thought that meant writing or something, but every time that I feel these feelings, I can't write. I can't do anything, because that's the only thing I can do is think about what I'm trying to abstain from, masturbate. Then it hit me that I could make videos about it, about how I feel. And when I'm making the video, it's like easier to get through what I'm going through because I'm distracted and I'm not like trying to be creative in the sense of like writing a story, because coming up with something creative in that regard is so challenging. But if I'm sitting here talking to you guys and I'm talking to you about my story and what I'm going through, then it's like, well, this will be the first time I'm doing it and it's actually helping me, and the urge has settled down. It's not as strong. I don't feel, there's like this euphoric tug. I don't know if you guys get this or not. It's like this euphoric tug and it feels so peaceful, and it's like a gentle pull in that direction to go do that, and it feels so euphoric, and I don't get that feeling anywhere else in my life, and that's the only place I get it. In a sense, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to lose that feeling because it feels so good. It's an enjoyable experience. At the same time, it's also controlling me. Like if I don't give in, then it's like a backlash, like a wave comes over me. Can't stop thinking about it, and then I just start feeling awful, and it's just like I just want to go and do that. It's not peaceful anymore. And I just like kind of realized that while making this video, is that if you don't give in, that euphoric, peaceful, gentle tug becomes this like tsunami, and it just like overcomes everything that I think about, and I just want to go masturbate. That's all I want to do. Just go in the bathroom by myself and just do that. And it just becomes all I think about. Nothing else. But ChatGPT said, really interesting. You're describing it perfectly. That euphoric pull your brain creates right before you usually cave. That whole just start fresh after this one time story. It's the old programming. It's so sneaky, right? It feels so rational in the moment, but it's actually just a trick your brain learned to delay the real breakthrough you're trying to have. And that sentence stuck with me when I read this whole thing. It said, and The real breakthrough you're trying to have, the real breakthrough I'm trying to have, is to overcome this addiction to where it doesn't control me. And if I give in, it's like my brain forgets what it's trying, why it's trying to do this. All those connections seem to be severed. And once I give in and do it, then those connections come back. And then I'm like, oh yeah, because I want to do this. And I can't remember right this second because I haven't given in. And I'm trying to remember. I know it's because I don't want to be controlled, but the emotional tie to that feeling of not wanting to be controlled by this isn't there until I do it, and then I want to not do it after that. Then the connections come back somehow. I hope that makes sense. I think that makes sense to people who struggle with this. That was just so interesting. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a video. I might not post it every time, but I'm going to make a video every time I get these urges, and I'm usually alone. Like if I'm with people or friends and we're doing things, then these urges aren't so strong and so daunting on me. It's usually just when I'm by myself. Wish me luck. And if you're on this journey with me, if you're struggling with this, let it be known that you are not alone. There are many people going through this, and I know people say it gets easier, but I know for sure it's going to get way harder for me. And I did this for a whole month where I didn't masturbate, I didn't have sex, I didn't do anything. I did it for a whole month and it didn't get easier, it got harder for me. So I know that this road is going to be very challenging. Yeah, it's going to be a very challenging, very challenging road. But I feel like if I'm still doing OnlyFans and making content maybe every week or two, maybe this road won't be as hard for me because I'm still having some of that gratification in a way, but it's not in the sense of where my addiction lies. We made a video on Wednesday and today is that's Sunday. It's actually exactly midnight right now. It just turned Sunday. So 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 full days before I started feeling this tug. This might work for me for videos which are embarrassing and don't give me the gratification when I make them. I don't know, this might work. Fingers crossed. But yeah, if you're on this journey with me, let me know if you're struggling or if you have overcome them and you don't have a sexual addiction. If you did before, how did you get through it? What did you do? And yeah, give me any tips because I am all ears for this. Let's heal this final addiction that I have. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.